You guys still trying to? You guys still interested in the preview stuff? Is that a thing you're interested in? Yes. No. You guys still want my takes? Nah. Free Love says nah. Not into it. Is that not a thing we're doing anymore? All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. So, the past week since I've been live, we've gotten 12 new cards, all with some really awesome synergy with a lot of cool stuff. I could not help myself from looking, especially at yesterday's stuff. And I like how they're doing the preview season of giving out the characters. So we've got a. I keep coughing. We've got some stuff. So let's talk about these the 4 midnight cards. We'll flash them. The 4 midnight cards that got previewed a couple days ago. Spirited Referee. We've got a 2/5 3 mid block with all of midnight symbols. Breaker 1 response after this card is committed during the enhanced step. This attack gets +2 or -1 damage playable while committed. Okay, I dig that. Obviously, this is good in midnight because she commits for extra speed or minus speed. So it gets like plus speed and then minus damage. This is also like slightly like stun hate. If you stun me, your attack will get -1 damage. You slam out 3 of these or 2 of these and you get stunned 2, -2 damage. That's a decent exchange rate, right? Not quite as good as like what Gotcha has got going on in relation to stun hate, but like if you're not gonna block, this is cool. This is neat. I don't think this is like a 4 of in anybody's deck, but I think for a common, I think this exists at a 2 of in a lot of decks. It also randomly has Breaker 1 for some reason. And that's good. Yeah. Seems alright. All worked up. 1/5 2 high response. After this card is discarded during the enhanced step, this attack gets +1 or -1 damage. Holy cow, that's a really good ability. That's really cool for both Midnight as well as Eraserhead, who Eraserhead 1, which shares 2 symbols. Very, very cool. Way better than the whatever the other Eraserhead, if discarded, do a thing does. And then Enhanced Destroy. Your next check to play a card gets +1 playable while committed. What an insane ability. These 3 words are nuts, chat. These 3 words, playable while committed, are game breaking. Are so good. Oh, Tetsu as well? Yeah. I can discard a card for +5 damage. That's some good stuff. That's really, really good. And then this playable while committed, and its next check to play a card gets +1, which means it's like either a flow card, right, to help you keep pressing on your turn, or even better, it's a defense card. That you can play when trying to block. I'll destroy this for essentially -1 speed. What an insane card. This card's so good if you have any way to discard it. And even if not, like a 1/5 2 high block is like not bad for a playable while committed. +1 to my check, or -1 difficulty, or -1 speed. Incredible. Easily excited. One of the best cards that have been shown off so far is the 0/5 2 high block. Response once per turn. After an attack is played, it gets +1 speed and gains taunt if it does not already have it. Wow. Just being able to just slam, like if I've got 3 of these, just be like, hey, this move has +3 speed, catch. On my 0 diff is like exceptionally good. Not to mention inside of Midnight, this represents +2 speed, and this card itself gets to be committed in order to do it, and it gains the keyword taunt. So like my 3 keyword becomes 4 keyword and got the bonus speed. I'll commit this. It's a +5 speed for this attack. Holy cow, this is so good. This card is a little good, and as Corey brought out, it's a 0 diff with the void symbol. It's great. I don't know if it takes up spots under the chaos decks, because they've got some really good spam under chaos with like release. Corey Art, thank you for the prime, appreciate that. But this is a good ass card. This is good to slot as a 4 of in like every deck that can. And then every deck that wants this 0/5 2 high. It's great. Chaos Midnight takes it over release. You think so, Valen? Release is a little suspect. Release is a little good. Or at least splits it. We can maybe get away with splitting it. I think I'd probably want release over it though. But let's talk about the cream of the crop. Hold up. Pause. SONNAMBULISM.
Somnambulism. Somnambulism.
Somnambulism.
Somnambulism.
I'll never. Somnambulism. Somnambulism. What a hell of a word. That's a lot of consonants. What the fuck does it even mean? Sleepwalking. That's apparently what it means. Yeah, it's sleepwalking. I'm just gonna call it sleepwalking. We've got sleepwalking. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. So sleepwalking says it's a 5/2 format for 6, breaker 1, stun 1, weapon. Midnight enhance, commit your rival's character, period. That's so good. If you thought that Blood Curdle was a good card, imagine a Blood Curdle that hits you in the mouth for 6. Wow. And then if you have 6 or more printed keywords in your card pool, draw 2 cards and discard a card. Great, super good. You play this as a 6 diff, it just draws you, it just lets you filter. And then enhance discard momentum, your rival discards a card. This card is so cracked, chat. This card is disruption. This card is aggro. This card is flow. I'm so happy this has a 2. This card could easily have had a 1. Right? Oh yeah, let's look at a 1 mid block with breaker 1. This card is so good. This card's crazy strong. This card's strong in Shiggy 2. Play a jolt first. The bottom 2 are online. Oh, you were so right. Yeah, this card could have been a 1 check, and I think probably could have gotten away with it. The fact that this is gonna be the chase rare, if not, if they make a better card than this, if they make a better card than this, I will be incredibly surprised. Yeah, this might just be the chase of the set. The fact that it's mid is super fair. Midnight all by her lonesome says that this is a 6-speed, a 7-speed move if it's the first thing that you play, right? And that doesn't even count if we have like easily exciteds, right? It's man. Yeah, this card is great, and I'll never be able to pronounce it. I'll just have to call it sleepwalking for the rest of my life. So my question for you, chat, is do you like the kit? Yes. No. Meh. Let me know. Do you like her kit? Yes. No. Meh. I think her kit is sick. I think her kit is so good. It's part of the reason like I want to play the deck on I want to play the deck for Unfun Fridays this upcoming Friday. I think that this makes me want to play Midnight a lot, and I haven't had like a real reason to really want to. But these cards have really kicked me in the gear, right? I think Spirit Referee is okay. I think All Worked Up is incredible. It's very good. Easily Excited, one of the best cards they're gonna print, and Sleepwalking is nuts. Sleepwalking is so crazy. You can play this on all with Eraserhead 2 attacks as well. Yeah, you certainly can. They slammed the combo keyword in like all of everything Eraserhead 2's got going on. So like Eraserhead 2 and Eraserhead on under these symbols. Like man, there's some really good stuff. Stun 1 as well. Dang. Breaker 1, stun 1, commit my rival's character, draw 2, discard a card. Whew. It's good. Looks like you guys are good with me. Looks like you guys are on the same page. That this is some good stuff. But we can move on to the boy. We've got Forceful Blow. 5/3/2 low block, 4 mid for 5. Powerful 4? Is this the first powerful 4 that's been printed? Right? This is the first powerful 4 that's been printed on a card, right? I think it is. I think this is the first one. Like a printed powerful 4, right? We've got powerful 3 on Howitzer Impact Cyclone, right? But like, and that becomes powerful 5. But this is a powerful 4 that in Bakugo becomes powerful 6, yeah? Whew. Enhance, if this attack is blocked, add 1 foundation with a printed difficulty of 1 or less from my discard pile to my hand. I did some looking before stream, and I actually want to just, I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up here, right? Let's take a look at these 3 symbols. We've got Earth, Life, Good, Foundation, difficulty less than 2. And then we'll take and we'll look. And obviously we don't have access to all these set 3 things, right? But here are all of the cards that we can add with it. Right? All of these are good ones. Resistance, note-taking, self-sacrifice, destined for mainstream success, preparing for battle, infinite potential, release, amphibious, lol, observant student, tight-lipped, class 1A president, super soldier. There's a lot of really good options that we have to just, like, if you block this massive move, you just pick it up. You just pick this one up. Boop. Does Baku only buff furries? You're right, Black Ace. I'm so sorry. You're right. I'm so sorry. I was just my brain said that it was powerful, so Bakugo just got to blow it up. You're 100% right, Black Ace. But yeah, this card's rad. This card's super cool. I don't think it's gonna be like a 4 of and everything, but I think if you're like looking for like a 2 of slot, I think Forceful Blow just works. I think it works. Lessons from Taiyaki. It's a 1/5/3 mid block. Enhance. It's got the void symbol, which is weird, right? Oh, because it's lessons from Gran Torino, so Gran Torino should get to play it under 2 of his symbols, right? So it shares 2 with Midoriya and then 2 with Gran Torino. I love that. Actually. Enhance commit, cancel your rival's next non-character ability this enhanced step, period. Deadlock enhance, remove : add 1 attack from your card pool to your hand, period. So, this card is such magical Christmas land on a card. I think it's probably not that good, truthfully. It's not going to see a ton of play. The fact that it's a rare is a little disappointing. One of the weakest rares that I've seen. This top ability is really easy to play around. But when you can't play around it, like in that perfect situation where you can't play around it, it's really strong. And that's not even talking about just the Deadlock Enhance. I think that this could easily be fit as like a 1 of in a lot of decks. And the bonus that you have, Heinz, over the top of it being a better than the regular Taiyaki Fanatic, is the fact that Taiyaki Fanatic is a destroy ability, and it's a 2 diff, where this is a 1 diff that commits, right? The other thing is this card stops responses, right? If you are worried about Breaker, right, you can Breaker, you could enhance commit and say the next ability you play this step is canceled, as well as, right, you guys are only thinking about this proactively, you're not even thinking about it defensively, right? If your opponent has any way to if your opponent has gone through all of the buttons but they haven't pressed the important one yet, right, like they've been saving the powerful, right, you look at everything and they have to get the powerful to do it. You could like enhance commit, oh, you can't, I'll cancel the next one, right? Oh, it says this enhanced step, huh? Man, if it said this turn, I think I'd be down. Free love. Man, that makes this card way worse. Makes this card way worse. Rough. I will say that the Deadlock Enhance is incredible, right? Deadlock Enhance, remove, add an attack from your card pool to your hand. Nuts. That's a good ass ability. That's really good. But this top ability is just really hard to use. So I think like the longer the game goes, it just has 3 symbols have access to more Deadlock, which is never a bad thing. It's never a bad thing, especially because like Void in set 1 like lost some really good ones. Stops Nullify too. You're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It stops things. It's just tough to play. It's fine. It's all right. Deku's Notebook. I'm gonna kill people with this card. It's a 3/5 3-mid block unique asset. Enhance your turn, remove : your rival reveals their hand. You may change the zone of this attack, period. This card is sick. This card is sick, obviously, in my boy, Midoriya 1. Obviously, this card is so good. It's just slow. It's just super slow. But in a deck like Midoriya, where you're allowed to take a couple turns off, I think this card is cool. This card is rad. Oh, I'm dropping my everything actually. Sorry about it. We had it in the YouTube video? Absolutely not. But yeah, Deku's Notebook is super good. I think it's actually where it's gonna find its biggest home is Order Sero. Just getting a not once per game look at their hand is incredible, right? Like that's the turns that you kill them. You don't even have to like sometimes with Sero, you'll like draw 6 or draw 5 attacks and you haven't used your once per game, right? And so like you don't really know what zone to pick. If you just got Deku's Notebook out and about, you just like blow it up and be like, actually I wanna peek. Right? I'll play this tape swing that you're not on to block. Like you just can't block it. And then you look at it and are like, what up? What up? Hey. Oh man, you played all your lows and you had 3 more. I'll just make everything high. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just make it all high. Yeah, I think this card is gonna make Sero 1 have a huge comeback. Huge comeback. Momo 2 gets to build this for free on 2 symbols. Yeah, you're right. Momo 1 gets to go and block with this thing and then build it in. Right? Imagine you get in a deadlock with Deku's Notebook. This card also in Hatsume is really good under the life symbol. Right? Hatsume says that, yo, this counts as an asset, and when I'm ready to like kill you, I'll just like I'll get rid of it and look at your hand. That's nuts. That's so good. So good. Yeah. Windup Punch. This card's gonna do a lot of work. Windup Punch is a 5/3 4 mid for 6 with a 2 low block. Charge, powerful 3 punch. If your rival has 8 or more foundations, this attack gets -1 difficulty and +1 damage. So it becomes a 4 diff 4 mid for 7 with powerful 3. Okay. And then enhance, if you've discarded 1 or more cards, this combat phase attack gets 2 speed, or stun 2, excuse me. So like the crazy thing is under these 2 symbols, obviously Midoriya 2 is nuts with this card, right? He says I discard the card to get +1/+3 and then stun 2. So it's a 5 mid for 9 all by its lonesome, and if they happen to be at 8 or more foundations, right, it's a 4 diff 5 mid for 10 with stun 2. Yeah, I think this card is super good, and the fact that it becomes a 4 diff is like really scary. Good Tetsu. Yes, correct. You've got Tetsu. I mean, you've got Midoriya 1. You've got, I mean, there's a lot of options when it comes to what Windup Punch has got going on. There's a good and 4th kind too. True. If you rip this card off the top with the secret rare, right? The 5%. Yeah, it's like I discard my hand and I rip this. Oh, hey, these are 4 diffs with stun 2. Jiro, yeah, I mean, there's definitely schmooze with this card. I think it's really cool. I just don't think it's a 4 of, right? I don't think it's a 4 of. I think it's a beautiful 2 of, right? Which is the same thing I said with Forceful Blow. Interesting that these both have 2 low blocks, though. That is interesting. Interesting. 5 diff for 10 with stun 2 after Texas Smash. You're right, Corey. You're right. Yeah. So we could or make it a 6 diff, right? And have it be the last move. right? That seems pretty okay. Ochako 1 seems fine with the card. I just don't know how she's discarding the card. That's my issue. That's my issue with it. But like getting this done to like without the bottom enhance, I think the card is actually a little lackluster. I think you have to be able to trigger the bottom enhance in order to make it work. The Gran Torino gets to play this card, right? Right? I will play a Windup Punch. I'll enhance on Gran Torino, commit, discard a card, pick up another attack, give this thing stun 2. If you block it, we'll build it down. Yeah, because it's got the charge keyword. Hell yeah. On Toru 2, Forceful Blow is like 7 speed on like turn 4. Yeah, we got the good and life symbol on Toru 2? I do not remember. Yeah, I dig this. I think this card's really cool, but you've heard my opinion. I want to hear your opinion. What are your thoughts on the kit that we've seen? What are your thoughts on Windup Punch, Deku's Notebook, Lessons from Taiyaki, and Forceful Blow? I think the biggest travesty about these cards is they don't say the word smash, actually. If this was Windup Smash, I think I would have been down. If this was Forceful Smash, I think I'd have been down. Because it meant that All Might 5 had a low block attack that said the word smash, and we actually get to play that character. Only one of them needed to say smash. Give it this one. Give this one smash. Right? Let this one say the word smash. You're saving the smashes? Apparently. Yeah, I think that like I'm happy with pretty much everything inside of this kit except for Taiyaki, Lessons from Taiyaki. This is a love letter to an old World of Endines card that did not see like any play, but that card did not have this incredibly powerful deadlock enhance on it, and so we'll just have to see how much and the format was very different, right, from what old Universes was and compared to what the My Hero format is, and so we'll just have to see. I'm a little saddened by the idea of it being a rare, but we'll just have to see. I love Deku's Notebook. Man, I love Deku's Notebook. Yeah, some good stuff. Some good stuff. I think Lessons from Taiyaki would be fun on Edo 1, but I can't see it anywhere else. Yeah, that wouldn't be terrible, right? Yo, I get the first enhance, cancel your first enhance. Yeah, they do get to play it, though, right? Because it's cancels. If it said your rival skips their next enhance step, that would actually be tight. And then you just skip. This would be actually not fair under Ida if that happened. Anyways, let's move on to Monetta's cards. Sticky Ball Pitch. What a terrible piece of art. I hate Monetta's face in this art. It actually will give me nightmares tonight. Sticky Ball Pitch. It's a 5/3, 4 high for 6 EX2 Fury ranged with Chaos Evil Water. Interesting. Response after you block a ranged attack with this card, that attack deals no damage. Very cool. And then enhance, add this card to your momentum during the end phase. Auto momentum generation, and really good at being like a perfect block versus range cards. This card's great. It's like under Evil and Water for Moneta 2. I think this card's really cracked actually. Like you just slam this in momentum. Add this card to momentum during the end phase. You just get it. Under Chaos, you have access to Wealthy Aspirations in order to get a free momentum, right? You just guarantee 2 momentum off of that 2-card combo. That's rad. Maybe this could have had Breaker on it, because like you want to block with it, but you also like want to attack with it. I don't know. It's interesting. But we'll see. We'll keep walking. Sticky Ball Whale. It's a 4/3, 2 mid block, 3 low for 4. Breaker 1. Just kidding. We don't need Breaker or anything. Charge Fury. Response card pool. At the start of your end phase, if your rival has at least 2 cards in their card pool, add this card to your hand. So you just get to pick up a 2 mid block with Breaker. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No card adds keywords to your opponent's decks, right? Correct. That is correct. Yeah, this card's neat. Being able to just like lift the card back up, it means you get to like be like a little hyper aggressive with like the cards that you want to play. It's beautiful at a common. This was a rare. Yeah, I think both these cards so far are good. It's an off zone, right? This is a high, this is a low. I mean, that feels great. That feels so good. They both block mid. It sucks blocking them. This card's not ranged though, which is probably the biggest issue that I see with the card. It is a Charged Fury. And so, like, under the water symbol, right? You, under the water symbol, you want to have all of your cards to be ranged because we want to play Frigid Heatwave. But I think under Evil, I think this card is really neat, right? Because you have access to Tongue Whip in order to get you there, to get the 2 cards in. Not to mention Sticky Balls, right? Which, spoilers, that's where we're headed. Dreaming of Glory. It's a 2/5, 3 mid block. Enhance your turn. Remove if there are 3 or more cards in your rival's card pool. Add 1 card with Sticky in its name from your discard pile to your hand. Love this card. I love this card. I love this card. Sticky Ball Pitch. Sticky Ball Whale. Eat my Sticky Balls. Sticky Ball Toss Tackle. Sticky Balls. Wow. Wow. Being able to pick up my Sticky Balls or being able to pick up Sticky Ball Toss Tackle or either of these two is just like really good. Yeah, this is rad. I like the idea of like I like the idea of every time that you like make more sticky cards, this common just like gets better and better and better, right? And obviously they're gonna make more sticky cards, right? And it doesn't even have to be necessarily underneath like what Monetta's got going on. They can make like a Mina card that says the word sticky, right? Like sticky acid corrosion or something like that, right? Like if they just put the word sticky on whatever card, right? Eraserhead could have like a sticky cloth whatever and under the death symbol, like you can go pick it up. Sero, right? Yeah, Sero uses tape. Sero could go pick up sticky cards. Like I think there's some really cool things that you get to do with the sticky archetype that exists. That's neat. It's very cool. And then my last one, Catching a Ride. Abysmal. The Maz fan, thank you much, buddy, for the 3 months. 5/3 low black response flip. After a card leaves your rival's card pool, discard a card from your card pool. How cool. After you have one leave, I have one leave. This card's insane in Zero 2, right? Zero 2 kicks one, so I'll kick one. Whew. Same thing with Asui 2. Asui 2 kicks a card for speed, so I get to clear an extra card. Like this card says that I'm actually Asui 1. Hilarious. And then enhance your turn. Commit. Change this attack speed to the printed speed of the attack immediately preceding this attack. I saw in my Discord, which, hey, everybody at home, if you're not part of the Discord, look at the description. You can get a link. In the Discord, they were talking about a couple of attacks that were really good. There were cards such as what were the good ones? Chat, help me out. Being able to commit a foundation to give like cheerful uppercut for like +3 or +5, make it 5 speed. Being able to do double blade slash is 5 speed. Slashing whirlwind is 5 speed. Knife slice is 5 speed. Let's see what else we got. What else do we got? Indiscriminate shock is 5 speed. Tummy ache laser is 5 speed. Being able to do Gale Force Punch is 6. Gale Force Punch is a 6 speed move. Frigid Heatwave is good. Massive Flash Freeze is good. Those were both 5. Yeah, there's certainly moves that we get to do. Float combo is another 6, right? Like I think that there's like things that you could do with that bottom enhance for sure, right? And the other thing is, let's pretend, right, that your opponent like double specialist sounds you, right? Like I've got a 4-speed move and they put it to -2. Well, then I'll just commit this and put it back to 4. This is a reusable, encouraging training partner. That's great. That's super, super cool. I think this card is rad, but I think it's all going to be based off of this top response, and this bottom enhance is just like a cool thing that's tacked on. This top response is going to be exceptionally good with the kit that you can play it in. So my question is, chat, do you like Moneta 2's kit? Or the Moneta bonus cards, right? We've got Catching a Ride, Dreaming of Glory, Sticky Ball Whale, and Sticky Ball Pitch. I think it's cool. I think this is the definite winner, right? Obviously, it's the rare. I think it's this card, and I think it's this card. I think both of these cards are very good. If Sticky Ball Whale was ranged, I think I'd be very in. And I think Catching the Ride is only cool if we've got the very specific thing. But I think we're gonna see a lot of this card in Moneta 2. After block a range attack with this card, it deals no damage. I have more partial blocks more omni blocks under the water symbol. Moneta 2 will never die. And you just get free momentum. You don't even have to hit him with it. It's not even like this card. This card's like not even worth this card's like not even worth like wall clinging. You have to flip it with face shield, right? Like if you don't flip this with face shield, like it's just gonna get added. That's so crazy. That's so crazy good. Man. Look like you guys are pretty split on it though. Like nobody's saying no. Nobody's not feeling the card. Sorry, I'm late work up, but this card is really cool in Water Shadow too. Oh, you're right. Yeah, add this card to your momentum to the hand. Yeah, that's cool. That's sick. That's very, very cool. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about all these awesome cards. I know the ones that I'm most excited about are Sleepwalking, and then obviously Deku's Notebook. Everything else is like okay, but like man, I'm super, super awesome. Does Shield get around it? Yes. Oh, it says add this card to your momentum to the end phase. Oh no, Shield doesn't get around it. No, you're right. I thought it was a response to the end phase. Huh. Yeah, card definitely should be added to your momentum. Huh. How neat. How neat. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. So with that said, thank you much for watching, guys, and I wish you well.